further debate, I recognize the member from Mississauga Centre.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And my wonderful staff wrote a very nice speech for me today full of historical facts and figures, but I thought I would take a different angle as a proud Polish Canadian sitting in this legislature to share with my colleagues what it means to me from my heart to be a Polish Canadian. So when I came to Canada about 21 years ago and I was asked, where are you from? I actually couldn't answer that question because having moved through many European countries and finally moving here from the Czech Republic and settling first in Toronto and then Mississauga, I really didn't know what to say, where I am from. I lived in Belgium, Czech Republic, Italy, and I never actually lived in Poland. And I was also not born in Poland. I was born in Bratislava, which was at that time Czechoslovakia before the partitions. And so as I grew up, and my mom's Polish and my father is Slovakian, I had the opportunity to really embrace the Polish culture and heritage, which is so vibrant here in Toronto, but also in Mississauga in the region of Peel and across Ontario. As we know, we have close to 600,000 Canadians of Polish heritage and close to 1.1 million people living in Canada who identify themselves as Polish. And so I was able to go to the Polish Scouts of Canada to find a home away from home. Because moving to a new country, moving to a new continent, not speaking English at the time was very, very scary. I did speak Polish. I was fortunate to speak Polish as one of the primary languages spoken in my house at the time. So being able to participate in Polish school on Saturdays and go to Polish Scouts of Canada to meet friends that I've formed lifelong friendships with, including some of the bridesmaids that were at my wedding this year from the Polish Scouts of Canada, was fundamental to developing my strong sense of identity today. So today, when somebody asks me, where are you from? Because that's a very common question we get here. We get in Canada, or at least in the region of Peel, where are you from? We're proud Canadians, but we also have a rich cultural heritage that we bring forward. I am proud to say that I'm from Poland. Even though I never lived in Poland, I wasn't born in Poland. I'm so embedded in the rich cultural mosaic because of the ability that Ontario gives us and our beautiful country gives us to actually celebrate the country that we're from, the heritage, and of course even the religion. For Poles, Catholicism is a very important part of our heritage. During the 123 years of partitions that we experienced as a country, when Poland was completely erased from the map of Europe, it was in the church basements that the culture and, yes, thank you, that the culture, the language, and the patriotism survived. Poland didn't exist on the map of Europe for 123 years. But this November 11th, we will be celebrating the 103rd anniversary of Poland's independence. And I'm so proud that my colleague, MPP for Etobicoke Lakeshore, as well as MPP for the region that I know as Kashuby, brought this bill forward. And I think it's so significant that it was members, one who has Polish heritage, but the other one who doesn't, that brought this bill forward, because it goes to show that it doesn't really matter where we're from, we are able to celebrate each other's heritage. And in conclusion, I wanted to say one more thing. I recently got married to a Coptic Canadian, and we passed Coptic Heritage Month, or Egyptian Heritage Month, this year as well. So for my future children, I think it's absolutely wonderful that we will be able to celebrate together Egyptian Heritage Month and Polish Heritage Month. And this is what Ontario and Canada is all about. Thank you very much.